following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
I miss Ator.
Oh no.
He was great. In my mind, he's still Ator the Invincible.
He would have owned that, and she would have been paying him.
She would have been like,
Oh
my goodness.
That's no charge.
I suppose I could waive it this one time.
I was sleepy.
He's going to pull up in a stretch hover limo. Come out with like a big fur coat and a wide-brimmed hat with a big feather in it. While Peter Gabriel's Steam plays.
So I believe outside of 2 passengers, you're basically ready to go.
Yeah.
Well, hey, Rover. Supplies for the colony?
Yeah. They even threw in like a gazebo and some chairs and stuff.
Wow, really?
Yeah. I spent. I think I spent over some limits. So then there's like freebies.
Well,
Yeah, slaps the top of something. And it's like you can get a lot of supplies for about like $7,000.
yeah, I suppose you can. You have $7,000.
And then some.
Huh. Wow, I really am the poorest person on the crew.
Not for long.
Not for long, I guess. Well, did you want to fly or did you want to hang out here with your friends?
Okay.
I said, did you want to fly the ship or did you want to hang out back here with your friends? Those guys there.
Hi, guys. Wow. What?
I believe an ofrenda or a funeral is the time to be surrounded by your close friends and loved ones.
We are here to support you in these troubled times.
Oh, wow. I'm kind of blown. I didn't really want to interrupt your training.
I didn't care.
Nonsense.
Yeah,
Daniel will catch up just fine. So will middle child. Jim's the only one that's going to have problems.
fair assessment.
And if he doesn't pass, I'll just hire him.
I failed to see a downside.
It's in the contract.
Jeanette will go over and give you a hug too. I'm so sorry.
I wish it had been under better circumstances, but it's good to see you guys.
Do not worry. We will only miss out on a few days, and we can go, catch up.
Oh, right. Lifts thing that she takes the girls, and it's just be like, turns out everyone's arriving and starting to turn up at the...
Oh, right, those two.
Yeah.
Right. Serotonin and Brazier.
I had no idea we were loading up this quick.
Leave the pickle behind.
Try to have my own personal stash.
Hey, of course we're always here for you, Rosa.
Oh, it's great to have you. Where's Solo?
Pod. He's been a very naughty boy and needs his sleep.
Prostitutes!
Classy, Jim. Classy.
I like this guy.
Leaving songs on those ones just laughing. Still doesn't wake you up.
Oh boy.
Look back from
You remember
Cinnabon,
Rover?
looks like we're on our way.
Burst into some random Asari prostitute's apartment and insisted she be Tiala. Yeah, that's why we're punishing.
He wants to fuck your EXO!
Oh, like you don't.
Wait! He said that! And Tessa's there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tessa's older than you.
At this point, Rose is...
And then you put your hands over her non-ears.
the Sarge's here. Which,
So Sergeant just rolls around.
right. Okay.
Just seasick classes with these guys must have been a hoot.
They were not boring.
You loved it, admit it.
I do enjoy preparing the next generation of cadets.
Now, what I meant, and you know it.
But it is true.
well,
Yes,
the
but it is
class.
also true that you enjoy fun.
I mean, the classes themselves are interesting. The psychology professor attempted to seduce me on at least one of them. Apparently, the answer is wrong. If it kind of works.
Well, yeah, you're supposed to be a cop. If someone comes onto you, they're probably not really interested in you. They're just trying to subvert you.
Yeah.
It was a test to show how Asari wiles can
Yeah.
affect a weak mind.
Why does no one ever test me like that? Jeez.
And Asari, who was also your boss, doing it.
Oh, please hurry up, Tiala. This is getting awkward.
Wish I had to change places. Oh, the ship's not locked either.
Right.
I will be leaving Noma behind.
Did you want us to get your little bowl since we're waiting on serotonin and brazier?
You guys wouldn't know it's there.
Actually,
you're
look,
storing crates on it.
No, it's still on the
The ship I came in on.
the Falcon.
Oh well, I tried. You're the one who fucked it for you.
That's alright.
Cinnabon and Brazier show up. Not they knock on the press the buzzer basically. Hello?
Look there.
Oh, have we got the wrong ship? Wait, why is my translator not translating that? What language is that?
Klingon das.
It's a new race that we haven't met.
I'm just yanking you crank. Come on board.
Oh.
Trish, recognize serotonin and brazier, rovers, and goes.
Acknowledged, permission granted. They board the ship, they both go up to Rosa and hug her from a side each.
hi, sweeties.
Right. So, flying or friends?
I'll hang out back here.
Cool. I'll head up to the cockpit. I'll let Tiala know I'll be flying this time, and we'll leave when she's ready.
Quiet, you.
Go.
My stomach. Okay, I think that's everybody. Oh yeah, there are a bunch of those there.
Yeah, I've been snacking all week.
Everybody's on the ship.
Except for me.
Yeah, she's not there. That's why I just said the thing.
Yeah.
Man. God, it is like you don't exist sometimes.
Okay, well, when Tiala's done, she, I assume, returns to the ship.
Yep.
To find the old mission that had it in there, how what the distance actually is to.
Well, if it's
There
more
it
than
is.
if it's more than a day, I'm holding you to the. It takes a day to get there.
We're not going there first.
Yeah, we're going.
Yeah.
We're going to Thalea.
Oh yeah, no, her planet won't take long. Am I getting a lobby bane?
Yes, you are. I've made a natural 20 on my piloting roll. Hey.
Nice.
Thank you. Didn't need that for when the void wraith attacked the funeral. They've got 100% funeral attack rate so far.
They won't want to fuck it up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously I have to go
the
like...
next one's wedding, right?
Citadel Control, this is the IKEA Sentinel requesting permission to depart the Citadel.
Permission granted. Have a pleasant trip.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I like John Wayne Gacy controller.
Who?
Attention, passengers and crew of the IKS Sentinel. We are about to make the jump to light speed, so sit down, grab hold. Not there, Daniel.
Okay.
Thank you.
At some point, Rosa probably straightens up and swiffles away the pile of Krogan porn that's
Oh.
The central hollow projector in the middle table, I'll just patch through the forward view,
Oh, okay.
just so they will have something to look at.
And Rosa's probably listening to the has asked to hear about and is listening to the antics and what things have been like the friends and how hanging out with Heka is.
Oh yeah. Oh, hanging out with Heka's great. She's a real. Is it racist if I say tough bird because Turians are kind of like avian-like? Is that racism? Help. Is it? Somebody help. Why is everyone looking at me like, no, I'm not being no, stop judging me!
I think it might be if you're referring to it with their...
I think she's hot.
Did you say
Of course he does.
Coward.
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 Coward. We understand it's a term you UK people use for women. You call them birds. It's not demeaning at all. That's what I'm just trying to say. You've got to understand that it's a term we use, and we've used it for centuries, and it's not racist.
Well, it wasn't racist until you said Turian features.
No, but,
Then you made it about their appearance.
no, but I'm just wanting to verify. Leave me alone. He tried to hook up with a random prostitute. Let's rag on him. He can't defend himself, unlike
Can't
me.
rag on the guy in a box.
Yeah, he was. That's what I want to rag on him. And it was like, BTLer, oh!
I'm in the front.
You
Sorry.
stop digging, Jim. You're just digging yourself deeper and deeper.
So, how are you, Tess? How's work been?
I found some drugs.
Gonna share.
I mean, it was somebody on the Citadel ship came on in a ship on the Citadel, and they had drugs in there.
It was all of
I don't know if they were trying to take them onto the Citadel, but they were still on their ship.
Is this not when those three go, what are you doing on that ship?
And I can see the sergeant is narrowing her eyes at me, so I'm just going to be quiet now. And I'm just going to shrink into my own body a little bit and be quiet. I'm good. Good soup. Kitchen's good.
I'm glad to hear.
Yeah, the Sasha's and Lita are good cooks. One's better than the other, but they're both good cooks. And the kids enjoy the food.
Glad to hear.
And there hasn't been any more candy soap or candy anything. I've been good. Also, they won't let me. I suspect they've got strict instructions from someone. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Have you had any luck on the cake plan?
Oh yeah, I still need to. And she looks at Cinerina. It's like, that's right. I still need to discuss something with you because you owe me a favor.
Since you drugged me with 6 drugs.
She's not going to hang around and say that.
Wait, what?
Strange people in the room. So she's. That's right. I do owe you a favor, little Tess. We won't discuss specifics, but yes, I owe you. What is it that you would like?
I heard her plan is something to do with really big cakes.
Yes.
How big would it taste?
I want the doorbell to not ring.
That's unusual, even when it's freaking out. It doesn't usually do the two. Carry on.
I want you to make and follow me here, because it might sound like I'm being greedy and selfish, but I'm not. I want you to bake the Citadel's biggest cake ever, but we make it a thing, like hungry kids can all come and have some, and we publicize it, and we turn it into a big event, and people can buy a slice of the giant cake, and all the proceeds go to help the duck rat kids on the Citadel.
I like it.
Yeah, and so I get cake, and I mean lots of people get cake, and we help the kids on the Citadel, and that's my idea. That's the favor, if that's possible. And Sarah's like, well, I don't know if I have the equipment to build a cake on such a grand scale. I'll see what I can do. Kind of looks at Rosa. Would that sort of help? Look,
There's
the Rosa's just smiling.
There is no help here. This is only good. It's just like, well, when it comes to funding, you know I'll help.
How big is the oven in your soup kitchen?
Not big enough.
I don't personally know.
I'm going to need very large cooking device.
What, to be the center?
Maybe something custom.
To be the Citadel's largest cake, I assume we're going to have to build it by layers.
Oh, absolutely, yes. And
Just
we're going to need
make thousands of
a
cakes and just put them.
forklift or something just to put each layer on top of.
Build out in space. Bionic forklift.
I'll look into it, Miss Tess. I'll see what I can do.
Good request, yes.
I know, right? It's good for so many people, not just for me, but good for me too. I still get cake.
Lots of cake.
Mm-hmm.
You have to pay for it.
Well, I mean, I don't like to think of it as lots of cake, because I like to think that because of the scale of it, I can still just say it's just a slice.
It is just one cake. Still only counts as
All
one.
things of the
One
universe
slice.
are connected, therefore all
It
cake
doesn't
is one
matter
cake.
that slice is as tall as I am and would fill this entire room.
See, it's
Considering
genius.
all
If you keep drinking, it's still one drink.
You see, it's just like, how big do you think
that's-
this cake is going to be? I mean, no offense, little Tess, but the way you're talking, like if you're talking about a single slice would struggle to fit in this area, you're talking about a cake that people will be able to see as they're coming in to dock on the Citadel. Mm-hmm.
That would be great advertising.
Can I just send to her Omnitool the addresses of several industrial kilns?
Oh, if you want, yeah.
We encase each layer of cake in a metal tin and we just drag it over to the nearest sign.
Thank you. I'll see what I can do. Tess. She leans into Rosa. I didn't say anything, didn't I?
Yes, that's why I said you should be very careful with your...
I see what you mean now.
That's just Tess's favorite.
It's
So,
still
Viola,
oh.
do you have a eulogy planned? Just in case.
Oh, what do they do at the events? I don't.
It depends if it's a funeral or if it's one of those Mexican ofrenda things. In which case, if it's an ofrenda, you probably won't have to do a thing, because only the people closest to him would have to say anything. If it's funeral, you also probably wouldn't have to do anything, but who knows? You are, after all, the galaxy's most prominent prominence.
We are, yes.
No, just you. Everyone knows your name now, Tiala.
They know yours as well.
I didn't see any low-gain boobed mouse pads.
Dumb.
I'll buy one if you commission them.
Now the thing is, instead it'll be one of those thick ass ones instead.
It makes even less sense.
I know, right?
I put my mouse on it, but it just shot straight off.
I got the scoops.
Also, piloting roll to actually do. Yeah, I know you did the piloting roll, but we just haven't done the distance.
Oh,
Yeah,
what are those?
it's just a d20.
8.
Oh, damn. Okay, you're going to be there in because you got a nat 20, just over an hour.
Yeah! And since we just spent that talking amongst them, we're there.
I mean, almost. Yeah.
They can see the planet fill the thing in the hollow. Rover's like, that's not the colony.
It's not.
And the sentinel swoops down and cuts an acre of grass out of the thing and picks the layer up.
Logan just widens the window down and fires his grapple at it.
Pulls her up, reels her up like she's a fish.
All of this.
There it is.
You heard the noise, right?
What noise?
There was a noise.
Go check it out then.
They're probably breaking into your car.
Big track, but it's a possibility.
Yeah. I mean, he got his broken into.
Yeah, right.
And
out
it's
there.
right under a fucking street light.
There's no one by my car, so I didn't have to remove anyone's blood.
Fair.
You checked our cars too, right?
Yes. Yeah, there's no one.
Dungeon control, I'm looking for a landing bay in the Asari Academy compound.
What, right by the
Tomorrow's,
window?
That's the one. Welcome to Tamaras. How may I help you?
IKEA Sentinel looking for clearance to dock at the Asari Commando training compound.
I will patch you through to the Atari Commando training compound themselves. They will have to give you permission.
Well, thank you.
Of course. Hello, how may I help you?
This is Logan Centurious of the IKEA Sentinel requesting clearance to land briefly.
Just one moment.
I can tell.
Sorry, she wants everyone.
Permission granted. Sending you docking bay and berth.
Thank you very much.
Of course. Welcome to Tamaras. Have a pleasant stay.
Thank you, Sentinel out.
Trisha's sent the coordinates and there you land.
I'll be right back.
Are you sure you don't want me to?
down
Just
the ramp.
leaving. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, Thalia, we're here.
Oh, I'll be there soon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just packing some stuff.
I'll just
in
keep walking
this.
to the
Get
edge
stupid.
of
Who decide these cases?
use biotics.
No, it's. I gotta close it.
You know, you're
There.
only going for whatever.
Never tell a woman or sorry what to pack.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm on my way.
Cool. Just walk to the edge of the zone I'm allowed to go to.
Which is like basically there's a set of doors and a couple of armed commandos just guarding them.
Walk right up to them and be like, hey, how you doing?
You're fine. I am also fine,
Boring job.
for the most part. It's not like we do it all the time, yet.
You rotate in and out. Or is
Everybody
this-
has to do this at some point.
Ah. Training or finished training?
We have finished training.
Oh, good job, good job.
Would you
Nice.
trust a trainee to do this?
I would,
Oh,
if they were far enough along.
I see.
I'd observe them quietly from a ways away to see how they handled it.
Ah, of course. That makes sense. They will get their day one day.
Well, the ones who live through it, I guess.
Not too many fatalities.
Well, you know, and washouts.
Ah, that is more common.
Yeah.
Sometimes they lack the potential.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not all Surrey have the stamina to be able to be a full-on commander.
So the ones who would become highly placed commandos, they'd have to be incredible.
Indeed.
Or, say, be at the top of their class. Those ones would be the cream of the crop. The absolute best.
Well, yeah, that is how top of the class work.
Well, I mean, just like, you know, it puts them in a bit of perspective when, like, you know, sorry, just, they can't make the standard stamina grade to be in the commandos, and, like, a lot of them wash out. The ones left must be really good, and it makes those who were at the top of their class look even better.
I suppose that's correct.
I'm beginning to see Iridia's point. She must have been mad.
Door opens behind them. Delay is there.
Look out,
With
ninjas!
like a bag that's like bulging at the edges.
The door's open, I just like, look out, ninjas!
Wait, what are ninjas?
They're nothing. They don't exist.
Just
Her
a
hand's
fairy
still
tale.
like glowing, and then she just lets it.
Just a
fade.
fairy tale. They don't exist. And then I deliberately go.
Just casually traumatizing a couple of commanders.
Let's see.
They might do some research and become horrified.
Keep your secrets. I mean, I suppose they wouldn't be secrets if you didn't keep them. I got my stuff. Let's go.
Cool. Thank you for your time.
Of course.
And one of them checks the instrument. Ah, it's a Terminator.
My instructor Diaros is the one of the other ones. The one on the right, I guess.
So, Iridia must have been well pissed when TL left training.
Huh?
I've just been putting some things into perspective.
Well, because she chose to drop out instead of carrying on.
She must have seen it as some kind of massive waste of potential.
Probably.
Poor TL.
Yeah, he already is a bitch.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, but maybe not as much of one.
No, she's a bitch.
Well, now you may have to work with her one day.
Are you thinking of hiring her on?
It would be a get.
Who's got
Yeah,
my
good luck with that. It'll be great for morale. Real great.
Put all the sisters into one team.
Well,
They're
you're
gonna
at
keep-
it. Like, why don't you just have all our Sasari just have nipple clamps hooked up to batteries that shock us all the time?
Would you guys be okay with
No! Well, some might be into that, but no!
Oh. Hey, I don't judge species tradition. Well, okay, yes, I do. But...
Note to
Oh,
self.
look, the ship.
Yeah.
Note to self. Thalia, more S than N.
Hey, Trish, it's Thalia again.
Oh. I will grant her permission aboard. I assume that is what you want.
Everybody, Thalia, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Look
I
out,
know
those are humans.
you, and... Oh, yeah, no, I've met you at the medal ceremony. I think I know all of you.
You want me to send Tiala back
Send her back.
to this area to have a word? Say hi.
Oh, yeah, sure. She wants to...
I'll hit back up towards the front, sit down. Control request. This is Sentinel requesting permission to leave.
Mission granted.
Thank you,
Pleasant
Control.
journey.
Oh, Tiala, your sister's back there. Did you want to go say hi?
Yeah, I'll go back once we leave Humblewood.
Hey, T.
Setting course for the colony.
Does this? Have you got the job offer yet, or is that why you're packed with a? Is that a grenade? Is that going to go off?
No, it's just... They make them too small.
Ah.
Just the bare essentials, right?
I'm just on some contract work. I'm not a Sidewinder yet. But you know, I'm real
Baloo
keen.
is a groomer.
I am real keen to join. Because it's more exciting than teaching.
What isn't?
Yeah.
Bee guarding, I guess.
Yeah, but then when the bee escapes, it's suddenly really exciting.
Yeah, then Rosa, who's sitting on the couch, I think, will just be like, excellent. It's just,
Well, I'm glad I've got approval from some of the existing
yeah,
squad.
I'm sure Zorlo would approve when he gets out of
Six prison.
as well.
Oh yeah, did you know he's been punished because he got drunk or something and wandered into a Saudi prostitute's apartment and insisted she play the part of Tiala.
Sure, let's let that happen.
It's happened with everyone else.
Now, Cannon.
I just feel that Jim would say that to deflect attention away from him.
When no attention has currently been thrown at it.
It's preemptive. You gotta get out ahead of these things.
Oh, Salo.